does oksbi manage to find his way into a top 3 finish again. And he's got some great weapons behind him, but you're going up against some real demons on the other side of the stage, Mimi. NRG have not only just found themselves, but they have also found everything that works for them, and they're playing so well here in Paris.
Yeah, the last time these teams played was a key moment in MIBR Stage 2. They had been bouncing back. They were close to making playoffs, but with an OT and a 13-10, it was NRG to win that match, to keep themselves in control, to then go all the way to the finals in their own bid for playoffs.
And we haven't even addressed the fact that you got a former NRG member on the other side of MIBR with Verno. There's a lot on the line there for him as well.
After today, Verno might in fact be the one that got away. But as we take a look at the map select, Abyss is going to be our first battling ground here. Then going on to Haven, finishing that on that corrode. In my opinion, and just looking at this briefly, either 2-0 for NRG or 2-1 for MIBR.
Yeah, I think could swing either way. Abyss is going to be super interesting. This is the oksbi Chet map. They're one of the few teams still playing that agent, whereas it's NRG who run the harbor comp here. Most other squads have moved away from. Both kind of unique, kind of last year looks to the map, but I actually really enjoy how both these teams end up playing that map.
Do you think that they commit to that still, even with everything that we've seen?
I think so. I think they're really good on the harbor. I love the way that it dominates mid control. And if you're talking about the other side,
yes,
it's oksbi. Let bro play Jet.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. What do you guys make of that corrode decider? We saw NRG really pull one off toward the end of that last one in OT.
As I'm seeing, it's a lot of preparation as well. NRG had the final choice between Bind and corrode. They decided to leave it open. And honestly, with the amazing coaching staff that they have, all from EMEA, I assume that the preparation coming into today is going to be very important. But I do think that you have a case for thinking that maybe some is going to be moving away from the harbor. They struggle a little bit against EDG. And again, I think that the preparation and having a little bit of a break changes things.
Yeah, both teams have been undefeated on that corrode, so I think that'll be really cool if we can get all the way there. I want to double back on a point you made, though, about Verno. Remember, with NRG at the start of this year, won the Soup League in the off-season with them, and then it was that disappointing kickoff, the disappointing start of the year.
Mixer का आवाज आ रहा है
comes up talking about maybe how he's not the most talkative player in the world, things like that.
मेरा कितना आ रहा है?
Joins MIBR as the only English-speaking player on a Brazilian roster, and
इधर से चेक करता हूँ वेट. हेलो माइक चेक. हेलो माइक चेक. कुछ अलग आ रहा है. हेलो मिक्सर कहाँ रहा है? मिक्सर कहाँ रहा है? एक मिक्सर कहाँ रहा है? रुक जा रहे एक प्रॉपर्टी ठीक है चलो रुक जा रहे.
We were saying on the KO, when we speak about this map, we speak about the harbor, we speak a lot about mid.
NRG MIBR कौन जीतेगी?
And probably Arsenal has the
NRG जीतने वाली है.
Yeah, he most definitely does. He's going to have to really hone in with that KO, but he has been excellent with it. This is going to be a great match, and let's go ahead and send it over to your casters. A little bit of a treat for you. We've got a great duo. It's Pansy and Sideshow.
कितना चाहिए था?
Yeah, thank you, GB. Just left
thank
like
you.
dirt, really, didn't I? Upgrade.
Unlucky.
No, I'm kidding. But I do want to speak about kind of these two teams in this scenario, right? Upper semi-finals. This is a huge achievement as it is, and over delivery across the board, in my mind, from both these squads, looking so good as they scaled up towards this point.
It really has flipped the expectations for America's teams completely on its head. You're expecting to see G2 and Sentinels, who've made the finals of basically all of those domestic tournaments, apart from the most recent one. And both of those teams are gone. They are no longer in the tournament, and instead you've got NRG, MIBR, one of them guaranteed a top 3 here. And it's always been oksbi in the past.
It's true.
But I don't know who to pick as the favorite in this one. Both teams, like you said, playing some brilliant Valorant recently.
Yeah, if you're going off of just the touch base of form leading to this point, it's hard to split the two apart, really. I mean, NRG, absolutely.
Okay, चालू हो रहा है. पेपर जीतना चाहिए था यार, फिर उनको डायरेक्ट फाइनल लोअर फाइनल्स में चले जाते. अब नहीं फाइनल्स में सेमीफाइनल्स में चले जाते.
NRG have been fantastic on their attack sides,
अच्छी
which
टीम
is
थी
a
वो
bit
यार.
unusual because we know them
बट
as
मैप से बाहर नहीं है, गेम से सॉरी.
defense-sided team.
आने वाले हैं वो.
But up against
अगर
NRG,
बैक टू बैक 3
NRG
मैचेस
serious
जीतते
trouble.
तो.
And there's a lot of sheriffs out here, 3 for NRG, looking to take these long-range duels across mid.
Yeah, Spike still far off. I am looking at the extremity over towards A as well. The fact they've taken some deep space, looking to really maybe play an artisan if they do get the chance on this. But for now, Pathing still eyeing up towards B.
Som's used double cascades over here to try to push off Aspas from this aggressive line, or at least deny him some opportunity to take space. And Aspas has just stayed on top of that B container. He's not worried about somebody peeking him from a different angle. Has kept 3, though, on the B side of the map, and it's going to be difficult to figure out exactly where Ardezyn and Shenam are. Really easy for them to bait like there's only one in this corner.
How diligent are you, NRG? It's step by step, put in front of the other, but the first man strikes well. But the paranoia call this... No way.
Yeah.
Get out of here! You're not going to get more than that.
Oh,
Great work from Marder. Picking up the second opens up that pathway. The rotations are far off. This is a comfortable plant.
No particular post-plant utility, though, for them to work with. Marder taking another important duel, already 2 in the round. You know him for those multi-kill rounds.
Yeah. And he's been absolutely wild so far. A treat to watch. Looking comfortable on big stages, but up against him, big names as well. Start moving. Aspas first to go for a little bit of a challenge. Chip on the way out, but dipping away safely towards main.
No smokes for this diffuse.
Dark forcing the fight. It's Scuba to swing in first. Marder's still here trying to keep Aspas pinned down behind that smoke pretty much. And again, that time is playing the sweet song for NRG. They know they can play this perfectly now. Verno's options become 0 as Aspas falls. NRG composed on this pistol.
Very much so. They had that double bait and switch setup, MIBR, and as soon as Marder got the trade on the second and navigated that situation, it's the smoke going down, it's Shenam falling that doesn't really give you the opportunities to play that diffuse properly afterwards. There's a chance here that Ardezyn gets played in for a massive double, triple kill, but...
Yeah. Anything on pistol? No!
And they're referencing there the fact that their pistol rounds have not actually been great at this tournament so far. MIBR have been far, far better. So if NRG are getting those on the board, it's a great beginning. And their comp scales much harder with the ults, I would say. So in this round where they're expected to be able to rack up a bunch of kills on MIBR and start those going, you know, you're looking towards people like Som and Brock as a combo, Marder and Brock as a combo, Scuba can take a site on his own with an ult. And this comp is fantastic for those ult cycles on the attack side.
I like what we're seeing from NRG, though, just the tempo of coming into this very cautious here, not wanting to fall foul to any sort of stack either. Obviously, we can see there is that 3 play over towards A this time, that supplement of Aspas over there, and Berno as well. And just kind of accepting the loss of B at this point. You're going to take a gamble here, but again, buy-wise, well, they can afford to lose 2 for NRG. You'd be happy enough, otherwise you do want to keep at least the 2 rifles in play.
And it shouldn't particularly be an expensive round. You want to try to keep those kind of things up. It's about prioritizing a certain ult to get those snowballs started early. It's very difficult to contest through this harbor wall as well that goes up. It's really tough. Abyss is a difficult map to defend at the best of times. And I think against this comp, it can be so difficult for even Aspas when he's looking for an aggressive line to find a place on the map that he can fight.
Yeah, see what he can achieve in this. Again, only with the classic, you're looking at the Sheriff.
This is a die-to-spike round.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, this is a throw-yourself-off-the-map round, to be honest. I don't even know why you'd take the risk of going forwards like this, but the biggest thing is you want to deny NRG from building up towards these ults.
And there's a couple players sticking close by, right? They're getting dangerously close.
It's okay if they feed to Ethan here, but anybody else, it's a bit of a disaster.
Yeah, look, Marder not a million miles away.
Bomb से बढ़ने वाले ये चारों लोग.
Bodies nearby. I guess the temptation calling, but no one's going to be crossing that final line forward. It may be Ardezyn. Hello, that's a player spotted. And again, building towards those ults, but the formality of the round will be giving up to the spike, so no real excitement to be had.
Lauren, if you're going to die to the spike anyway, just throw yourself off and save us some time. Save us 30 seconds,
what
please.
What would Lothar think? Come on, come on, that's what's in their mind there.
That's true. They don't want to disrespect the game.
Correct. But 2-0, you are very right. There is a question mark why they made us suffer so long.
But okay. You've got a slow approach here early on from Ethan's calling, something that he's actually been doing great at on the attack side here at Champs, something that we've been critical of in Americas, but he's done a great job kind of adapting and growing to the game. He's not had to be tested on Bind or Sunset, though, and this is another game again where the map pool looks great for both teams.
Yeah, I don't want to say I doubted Ethan, but I think seeing the best of Ethan in the past, I didn't know if he'd be able to suit and complement that role, but I'm learning to eat my words here. Aspas out on a limb and just going to be severed at this point. Som with a swift one and able to fall away with 0 trade.
Som has been putting that cascade into Aspas's face over and over again, and there's never been danger behind it as yet. But that time posts himself up on an off angle and gets the better of Aspas. You just can't have good crosshair placement there. Aspas is not going to be able to play that line in big rifle rounds again, really.
It's only going to condition that touch of doubt if they do decide to dare play it again. But at this point, NRG with a man to the good, about the 50-second marker. Options are kind of theirs.
Yeah. If they do manage to come out and win this round, Som's going to take up closer and closer to his harbor ult. So this one is so important that Cortesia, Verno are able to put up resistance.
You can kind of feel it coming now, can't you? Verno, slightly on that deeper off angle, will at least evade the paranoia, but now going to be darted out here. Cortesia, somewhat isolated. 3-man swing, it's stunning. Cortesia, though, still alive, but look at this layering. Up top, tries to divide and conquer. It's brutally hard. Som doing wonders for the side. Plant's now in, and that ult is now within touching distance.
ये लोग सेव करने वाले हैं 100%.
This is a save.
Yeah, this is a save, and like I'm talking, the ult snowball online really, really early. A beautiful idea from NRG. Both of these teams are known for good ideas on the pistol, good ideas on the bonus, but I got to tell you, Bonkar's been really, really impressive since coming back to NRG. This combo of Bonkar, Ethan, and how they've worked together to develop some great ideas, I've been enormously impressed with. Because, again, here, look, they've got a very set game plan. They know that Aspas is always going to be holding on this little high ground over towards B, and that's going to allow them to push a cascade up in his face, hop on an off angle, and play that.
Yeah, it's been a touch of repetition that could be the downfall. The 3 clean rounds, and I think you're right, it is the approach. It seems quite clinical, very methodical, very aware of what MIBR would like to be doing. So for NRG, brilliantly prepped on this, and there it is, just right in front of your eyes. You can see it almost kind of won and lost in that moment. It felt like Som doing marvelous on site, but by this point it's done.
By the time they get into the site as well, they've got a beautiful flash recon combo to push Verno out too, so it's not even like Verno could break the recon and try to help Cortesia on site. They're dismantling slowly what MIBR have put together. NRG used to be a pretty heavy anti-team, but I don't think of them like that anymore. But this opening, definitely going back to what, you know, the kind of style that Finesse used to like with this squad.
Variety here. Much higher emphasis towards mid, at least to set up Marder to go walkabouts. Why so? But it is going to be the site hit again. The paranoia about that mid pressure is now going to force them into the corner. There's that layering of the ult from Som. The site looking good here. Aspas can't really find a corner to play from. Does he find any sort of safety to try and swing? You can see the layering to this. It is so oppressive to try and play from. You got to give it up.
And now how do you win the retake here? With 3 guns, 3 pistols and only 2 weapons.
Plants in, you got the 2 rifles, and that's about all she wrote for it. Too much utility left with NRG, but the weaponry might just be enough to do it on its own. Let's see, Ethan. Be careful in this. Go try and take a step forward up into that smoke. Do remember, these are pistols here. These are sheriffs. That's one of the Phantoms gone. That's the other rifle dropped. And you're left at the 3 who had very little to play with. Yeah, Verno's done well here. Cortesia as well. But Som's still standing. Holds the line. And basically puts a full stop to the end of the round. NRG absolutely locked in.
Small silver lining there for MIBR is that at least Som used the ultimate to open up on an anti-eco. But he's almost halfway back to another ult. And he's helped power up the other ults. For example, Scuba starting to get closer, Mada starting as well. Next round is MIBR's best chance of stabilizing because there's no ults on the board for the attackers and they can get an op online, start to try to play their game. But Bonkar is high. This is the way that the Giants game began, by the way. Really clean start for NRG. Bonkar's screaming, gets to about I don't know, 7-1 the lead or something, and he started relaxing a little.
हाँ,
Like, okay,
MIBR versus
completely
NRG.
control
NRG
this
first
game.
मैप जीतने वाले, second match सेकंड
You might start to see
MIBR.
that
उसके
little
बाद क्या होने वाला
relaxation
है,
happen
उसके
that
बाद
Aspas
हम
is
देखेंगे.
demonstrating.
अभी फिलहाल थोड़ा
It doesn't
वैलो
look, so relaxed from
वैलो
the
खेलता हूँ,
coach cap.
क्योंकि वॉच पार्टी तो ज़्यादा देर नहीं करना था. वैलोरेंट की तरह 50 RR पे हूँ मैं अभी, प्लैट 350. इतना RR चाहिए मुझे.
NRG, but maybe not to the caliber we're seeing. We're
450.
seeing Aspas on 0-3. This guy's rarely quiet. He'll find a way, right? We've seen this
PRX,
capability in the past.
PRX is so
A
noob.
very cold beginning.
Well, one of the ways in which you can find value out of
अब बोल रहा है
Aspas is
ये.
instead of posting him up with an operator or with a rifle on passive lines, where he's going to get smoked off by some, you actually send it and go really aggro with double initiator utility and Aspas pushing out through B or out through A at the start of the rounds. But they're not opting for that. They haven't gone for any of that aggression. Even on the eco where they lined 3 up towards B main, they didn't push. They just waited for NRG. So at the moment they are letting NRG, the attackers, dictate all of the tempo.
It scares me because it feels so
Aspas
real that
0-3
they're going to post up Aspas towards middle potentially, maybe just give them that freedom to rotate, but let's see. This has not been a good spot to play from. It has been very well considered, mostly by Som on those key rounds, but still, Paranoia in and a little bit of stall. This could at least allow time for those rotations to come in, but a scramble from NRG.
Yeah, they don't like the look of it. Ardazine is over here, Cortesia as well. I thought maybe in the back of their head that MIBR stacked this site, but they make a lot of noise, faking like they're running away. And we're going to see at some point here the re-hit back into B, but Aspas has got a tingle. He's headed in this direction.
They burn up some of the key pieces of utility, though. That Paranoia now not being there brought Brony a little bit off as Curiosity. No. You've got to be able to land something on this. But that's information, I guess. Now Aspas in the right place, but you lose down one. Not getting the shot. Aspas also ready to say it, and he's not quite there.
Aspas का reaction time काफी कम हो
गया. Way up. You still have Cortesia trying to live amongst them. Takes away Ethan. This is the best fight they've had yet. A brilliant follow-up as well. MIBR digging their heels into this round.
Champion इतना मस्त है ना.
This looks finally like they found a rhythm.
Oh, निकाल लिया MIBR ने निकाल लिया अभी निकला है राउंड. इवन का पिंग आ रहा है. वाओ. 20 RR कैसे? हमारा ये बंदा थ्रो कर रहा था मैच और ये तो एफ के था, तो ब्लॉक कर, तो रिपोर्ट भी मारता हूँ और ये बॉटिंग कर रहा था. आईडी देख लो दोनों की. सिस्टम को कितना मिला? 3. ओके. 4 RR ज़्यादा माइनस है मेरा.
My ultimate's ready.
अटक रहा है गेमर. कांस्टेंट नहीं है नेटवर्क RR हार्ड. कंट्रोल ए दबाना है रे तुझे. कंट्रोल ए एंड कंट्रोल कंट्रोल ए कंट्रोल ए हो गया. पिंग देखो मेरा 60, 66, 63, 49, 58, 50. फ्लक्चुएट. गेम में देखता हूँ.
Match found. Death match. Warm up.
We are strong because we are together. Don't forget that.
Fight!
No chance. Ready.
धोखा दे दिया उसको मैंने. बादल उसे बादल. तो मार रहा है. 3 किल ले लिया.
Gone.
ये लोग क्लासिक से मार रहे हैं. इनका पिंग कितना है? बंदा ये 36.
Ah.
143. ये क्या है? अरे हार्बर रुक. हार्बर को कोई भी नहीं मार रहा.
No more.
अटक रहा हूँ मैं. इधर भी सेम.
Down. Captain killed. 3 gone.
इधर भाग रहा है. अरे इधर ही होल्ड कर.
Taken out.
ऐसे क्यों कर रहा है तू?
Kills remaining.
No more secrets. 3 gone.
Five kills remaining.
ये किधर से आ गया 5 किल?
Enemy down.
Dominating.
3 gone. Now 4. Perfect.
One kill remaining.
Neutralized. Shot down.
Oh,
I'm not tired. Are you?
एक किल मुझे ओनली क्लासिक कौन था? हाँ हार्बर तो ओनली क्लासिक। भूख लग गया। क्या मारा? ओनली क्लासिक कितने मारा? बट रॉकी भाई 22-30। ओनली क्लासिक से अच्छा ओनली शेरिफ करते ना, मजा गेम अच्छा सुधारता, इम्प्रूव होता है। फेस गार्ड का एडीएस अच्छा है।
Match found.
मस्त है उसका फेस गार्ड का। एंड उसका भी गायस वैंडल, हाँ गायस वैंडल का भी सही है। प्रीलूड का कैसा है?
Death match.
प्रीलूड
Warm up.
गेम चालू नहीं हुआ मेरा। RTT रेट ऊपर नीचे घूमता है। तेज का पिंग देखो तो होगा एकदम 26 एंड 27 और मेरा पिंग देखो।
I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a team. So,
Fight.
What's the plan? Let's go! Bye!
Skip 5 कैसे यार मैं आ गया था इधर।
be faster. Enemy killed.
Dominating.
Oops.
10 kills remaining.
See ya.
Dominating. Five kills remaining. One kill remaining.
Whatever. Good for now.
इसने क्या लिखा है? हाउ आई एम किलिंग एवरीवन अदर्स दैन दिस जेट किड साइफर। मैं तो विदाउट हेडफोन ही खेल रहा था। किड साइफर कोड, अरे हमारा साइफर था। और साइफर भाई आप मेरा लाइक नेटवर्क भी सही नहीं चल रहा है। मैं 9 पिंग में चलता है मेरा गेम। अब तो 54 चल रहा है, वो भी कांस्टेंट नहीं है, फ्लक्चुएट हो रहा है काम। तो टॉप रैंक में ही मार देता।
Match found. Death match. Warm up.
Trust me, they will make mistakes. When they do, take advantage.
Fight!
Bonne chance, mes amis.
रेडियंट वीक एंगल कैसे करना है? अभी तो वही चीज है।
Dominating.
विदाउट हेडफोन
Dominating.
नहीं आए। एक इधर है, अभी तक कोई नहीं आया। मैं इधर देख के ही आया। एक बंदा है। हाँ 52, 58, 52, 54, 59, 55, 60। ये दो लोग इधर मरे। मेन इधर एक मरे। ये तो प्रैक्टिस कर।
Next. Too slow.
रेडियंट टिम्बर लिया है। बी साइड इधर ट्रैप, इधर बंदे भी इधर है। तो नहीं है पूरे बुलेट जंप पिक करूंगा फिर पैंडल चाहिए। क्राउच क्यों कर? ये बॉक्स के ऊपर चढ़ना है ना।
10 kills remaining.
Yeah.
5 kills remaining.
Four kills.
Dominating.
Hey, two.
Dominating. One kill remaining.
यही नहीं मेरा हाँ कनेक्ट अब पिंग आना नहीं क्यों आ रहा है
Match found.
G2
Death match. Warm up.
क्या हो
Don't be spending too many brain cells figuring them out.
ये साइड पे है
Overthinking is just as bad as underthinking. I'm here to stay.
हाँ ये देख और पिंग है वाह
My rules.
ओके इधर एक है ये साइड और है ओके इधर भी है वो साइड भी है
here.
10 kills remaining. Kills remaining.
Idiot.
One kill remaining.
Please aa ja. Defenders win. हो गया क्या इनका?
Towards the end.
What a moment for Brock to come online. They needed magic to win that one and get themselves to double digits, NRG.
How's he pulled that out of the hat? I do not know.
He had to push Shenoma towards the end. He's had a really rough map fragging-wise. Hits a beautiful shot, but Ethan with these...
How? Where's he? Oh!
The second kill is ludicrous. And Ethan was on such an island. He was the only player on A. Had no support, no reinforcements. Needed a minimum of 2 there to be able to get out.
Come on!
That's a miracle. That is magic. And what a blow for MIBR.
I can't believe it. It looked like the stars were aligning between Aspas, then Xenom doing so nicely on that push and pull, but you said it, Brock. He's been quiet, but what a key kill coming in for him. We go back at 11 to 10. MIBR still in the lead.
Ada's swapping it up here. He's gone for a deep line down mid, looking to try to fight Cortesia with the operator. This is not where Mada's usually been. He's normally been on one of the sites, looking to try to pick off an exec. But they realize that Cortesia is a problem for them. So they're committing resources, making it feel like the Oppa isn't here by smoking their own Oppa off. And then when this cascade drops, hoping that Mada can get a kill. But his gate crash is about to expire. Oh, I tell a lie, that's his second one already used.
They're really wanting to stick around on this. And now he's starting to see the timing as well. Pressure on the side. It's a reward for Mada. Takes down Cortesia and now can focus up towards the fight may come through. This has changed the plans for MIBR.
It certainly has, and a good adjustment from NRG. They've really been struggling with Cortesia, but they're starting to get a read. His KD coming back down to mortal levels. And Mada already making the adjustment. Swapping over to the weaker side of the map. Just him and Scuba, but that's a dangerous duo to try to get through.
30 seconds left.
Holding the line here, Mada. Trying to play in support if needed. MIBR knocking at the door now. 3 players very close by, looking for a potential. 15 seconds. Mada with an opportunity that just slipped away. Plant comes in.
10 seconds
NRG
left.
need to steady the ship now.
Flash, Recon looking to put pressure over towards B-Link. Here come NRG.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Ethan already clears Aspas. Verno couldn't land the shots and flooding back in. NRG putting it down to one man. And with a desperate attempt before, this time, impossible things. NRG out of nowhere, bringing this back to 11 apiece.
This round, successful game plan. Previous one, absolute miracle. But you get both sides of that. Both sides of what teams need in order to make runs at champs like this. God, Mada didn't even have the proper crosshair placement there too. He had to flick around to catch that.
Absolutely nuts. And Ethan, I've got to say as well, this guy's starting to really heat up too.
Yeah. They're not happy about that.
Well,
Verno's mum supporting from the sidelines. A serious journey that her son's been on. We talked about it a little before, just in terms of like going from team to team, but also in terms of learning so much this year about becoming a team leader, about becoming an IGL. Bonkar, the coach of NRG, was talking about how when he used to coach Verno, he was looking to become an IGL and wanted that kind of steering in the right direction. But I think if you had asked them earlier on in the year, that didn't seem likely from our position outside of things. Verno and Bonkar both ended up coming out of the starting roster for NRG at the same time, and then Bonkar's come back to a lot of success. It has been topsy-turvy. It's so sick to see them fighting against each other and the battle of ideas between these two teams in moments like this.
It is marvelous, really. You only have to look as far as Ethan as well. If you're talking about doubted IGLs, will they be able to come into their own here? Top of the board, and now back on level footing up against MIBR. 3 back-to-back rounds, you said it, one miracle and then one hard fought for. Hard to pin down, but still a purchase in play here for MIBR, so the finance is not too woeful just yet. The next round is a whole different story.
Mada goes for the jump, lands it.
He's got it.
Oh, and a TP.
Ethan's here as well. Oh, this could be absolutely brilliant. But on the other side, MIBR feel this out. Does something feel off?
But this feels, it feels like Ethan and Bork are the playmakers here, not Mada.
Time to jump.
So they could run into the ops. Detected.
Mada, you are a madman sticking around on that just for another tick. But MIBR do their diligence, right? They've cleared through A main now.
Yeah, they've dismantled a lot of the traps, but they've also run out of their drone. Now, one of the other key adjustments that MIBR have made out of the tag timeout, look at how Cortesia is now tight to the pack. Instead of going for that lurk up through mid, he's abandoned that, and NRG will still have to think about it, but Cortesia is their A insert instead.
250 gram biryani.
MIBR taking that long old walk. Scuba on the other side. 38 seconds.
I'm wondering if Scuba wants to hard anchor this or play for some kind of retake.
First, give me 250 gram biryani.
It would be insanely bold.
Then I will taste and I will eat.
Rescinded correctly at this point. As you said, there was really no one that close by. Yes, Som near enough, but the rest of the team still unwilling to back away from A, even though we
biryani खा के नाक से पानी निकालता है.
Nothing to deny it now.
बिरयानी काफी तेज यानी
from the bikes forces everybody over to Cliff. He knows it's a Cliff plant, but they don't have that flash anymore.
Finally coming over towards the right side. It's taken a couple of seconds. Aspas heads up work.
Ada still with double flash.
Playing into the smoke here. Contact starts to be made. They're starting to flood the site, but they're going to even be aware of this. Cortesia playing on the site here. Strike from up above. Aspas again. Slicing through them. Cortesia in unison. It's down to Som. I don't know how much one man can truly do. And he does everything he could, but MIBR stick the
match point aa gaya.
In regulation, getting up to 12. Match point.
What a strong recovery it's been on this map. Their pick.
No, नाक से क्या लगा
onto good footing. All three of them should be good for both teams. Here I want to give credit to the fact that they're playing around the flashes so well. They were playing anti inside Shenum smoke to dodge Mada's flashes, and then Artazine sends a couple over the top to help the swing. Everyone blind on NRG. So different to the previous retake. Both teams doing such a good job of adapting to each other in these tight moments.
OD के लिए एक मैच. Sorry,
Pressure on NRG for sure.
He's doing it again. Oh! Got to get out of there. This time Aspas is not giving you that level of freedom. Does this encourage the pace change now? You're looking like if Amada's still present, still on duty. But Aspas back at the side trying to hunt him down. He's found a target, but he gets dropped. Brock again, heroics in the final hours. And now just down to 2. Inferno. Well, not in. Sight not secure. Issues are plenty. And their heavy hitters down already. Uphill to say the least. Inferno.
Player standing.
I have the spike.
All on him now. Like it's going to be OT, surely. Inferno, if you're going to prove me wrong, I'll happily eat these words. Oh, a very nice try, but NRG, stability to push up to 12. It's going to be OT.
These two Americas teams that have overperformed expectations all throughout. There's just no way that you can find a difference between them. Neck and neck the whole way through when we go to OT. Stepping up when required. Brock with 2 big rounds now, despite the fact he's bottom of the scoreboard with 8 kills. He has been important for them when it matters.
Thoroughly impressed. Kind of seeing the best of both sides pushing up towards this 12-12 scoreline and getting to OT.
MIBR has used their OT tack timeout instantly. You almost never see that.
That is a rarity.
That is really unusual that we're going into overtime and already have a tactical timeout for MIBR to adjust to their defense setup. And this is one, remember, where NRG are not going to have their ult snowball. You just don't get that in overtime. So it's a very different game. It's much more about those opening round protocols. I would expect Aspas to be looking to force an op every round here on the defense side. And maybe Matter as well once we get the side swapping. But there's just been so much tactical, small tactical adjustments between these two teams.
Oh, the layers between the both. I mean, we've seen it coming out of the timeouts, but even just simply mid-game, the adjustments have been exceptional. Working around each other, understanding those win cons in the smallest ways. And even just looking at the board, can't help but highlight Cortezia and Aspas. I mean, phenomenal level of performance here. But on the other side, Som quietly getting up there, Ethan with some heroics. Brock again. It just feels like when it was in, you know, the desperate times, he'll bail you out with a couple of kills.
If MIBR don't have Aspas and Cortezia shooting, though, that could be a worry for them in OT, so there's a lot of pressure on those 2 pillars. Over towards the B side of the map, going to see that same protocol we talked about earlier from NRG, the cascade into the flash, and they're holding back at the beginning of the round to dodge the knife early from Ardzine. But instead of a knife, they go for the cam deep cliff.
Right here.
All adjustments.
Yeah, Ardzine holding this 0 point for a long time. Second cascade, when's he gonna throw it? Now, catches so many targets.
Here we go, Aspas waiting. Ardzine on the side-by-side. We do also have Cortezia now here, NRG. Porsche scaling up. Harder.
Oh, the cam saving Ardzine from a push there. Trying to make something funky happen with Mada and Ethan. But I think...
Oh, Verno is as well.
Yeah, Verno is so pushed up. What a peek. Good
Heads
awareness.
up. Yeah, I mean, Brock there, just ingenious work from him to be even considering that.
But you've been boxed in here. Verno's a threat, pushed back again. Good work by Som. But Verno's still going to know that you're not going A. There are still going to be 3 defenders on this B site. Having said that, NRG boldly pushing up, looking to end towards the Aspas op.
That sentence alone should strike fear into most people, but NRG feeling confident enough to go for it. 27 seconds. Get ready for this. Set up, set in. Aspas finally dealt with Ethan and Mada, playing together in unison, claiming the site, getting the plant, and making it look oh so simple.
They needed that aggression from Ethan. He was doing a bit of a fake of it over towards B, and now the real deal, on A.
Oh, but Cortezia still a threat in the back lines here. Hunting closer, 3 players put to task to deal with him. Still claims 1, but a 2v3. Shenum and Ardzine. Ethan playing deeper again. Body on the line, life on the line. Try and defuse. Try and take this round from us. Ethan won't let it happen. And Ardzine's options become less and less likely with 14 HP.
Nice knowing you.
He knows it. Has to stand for this one. NRG. A bold in approach there, but Ethan diving in towards that front line as well, taking that side fight with everything.
It really was. The way that Mada and Ethan went in together here and overwhelmed Aspas, got them the side. But it's also the macro. I mean, I thought that Verno had done such a good job of giving them info that things were going to end towards B, but NRG take the risk, keep pushing Verno further and further back, and actually end on the weak side of the map. A great mid-round adjustment there for Ethan, because the coach's ideas favored MIBR early on. I think they got the more benefit out of the tack timeout, but Ethan making that mid-round audible gave his team map point.
MIBR now on this attacking side. 3-2 split to begin.
Oh, Mada just tanks it and sticks around. No value from the drone. You don't know if he's gone now anyway, right? He could still be there. He could have taken his gate crash, could have refreshed it and be looking to use the second one.
Man, this guy, he strikes fear in my heart. I'm not even in the server. Som has got his work cut out to deal with him. He has not been an easy player to handle. Look at the respect on both sides of this mid-split.
Yeah.
Both players having to watch for his work.
He pulls a lot of attention. I think MIBR, Verno will be starting to think now that NRG must be going and dealing with mid, because they're putting a lot of pressure there. That should weaken the sights. But I mean, we look at it, and Mada and Ethan want to fight. They lose it though.
Oh no, Mada in no man's land. It puts all of that pressure on Ethan's shoulders as they do continue to go towards B. Again, if you're Som, do you ignore Cortesia? Try and help out your player on the site. Great paranoia, good stall. Som, slippery work from him, and Ethan feeling audacious, getting into their faces, but Cortesia, we knew there was always going to be that threat there. They tried to ignore it, but you can't ignore him. And now the patience paying for MIBR. Do they still consider it? Som with a good one, but Ethan's still here. Amongst them all, Ethan finally, oh my god, he finally gets caught. MIBR navigating every single hurdle put in their way. But Scuba, you might as well fight it forward. You got 3 more to clear. There's a close angle. 2 complementary positions behind in case it gets deadly. And I think it's going to be a classic swing together. You can't handle them all. MIBR, not down and not out. Cortesia firing up the boys again.
Yeah, he is gassing them up because he's also providing insane pressure on that mid lurk. NRG cannot find a solution for it. We've seen it in a couple of rounds, but on the day-to-day, they're just losing players constantly. And Ethan is in a dangerous position, but it's all about the patience. They just wait out the smoke. They just sit there, never peek into it, and allow Ethan to be stuck in no man's land. Aspas picks up the op again.
Here.
We go into our second round of OT.
There we go, Aspas, unpredictable, but okay, respecting the early utility. Doesn't want to give up too much here. It is OT. And look at the tempo from NRG. Pacey. Take through connector in mid.
Oh, this was actually a fake. They were faking the A-split and they wanted Ethan to be the playmaker. He got droned by Verno, so now they've got to reset. It's got to be a different audible. You could actually fake B and go back into the A-split, the original idea. Ethan with options, and it comes down to his
खत्म करो Som.
mid-round calling again. Tested
NRG win होने वाली फर्स्ट मैच. इसके बाद मैं खाना खाने जाऊंगा. Let's go.
It becomes this kind of creative solution.
4 minutes only.
Som being where he is, no, we want to bail him out actually. Pull Som away. So he's going to be reset towards middle, and they reset completely.
Yeah, really solid reset because they're expecting MIBR to be trying to flush this out. That's not the case though. MIBR giving no respect to the mid threat. All here to defend.
I mean, it's told you enough, right? That's in though. Unwilling to relent from the corner. Gonna take away Mada. Confidence aplenty and the line still held. Not rescinding away by any means. 30 seconds and NRG's options are starting to dwindle. Look a bit dreary. Cortesia now standing guard. He's got support. MIBR shoulder to shoulder. Denying NRG any step up on the site. Brilliant work from MIBR.
And Artazine flexes his muscles as well. He was incredible in their previous game. Unleashed and finds a big round here to be able to help his team with a triple kill. He's had a lot more success with his rifle ever since. I mean, at this tournament, now that the team's got their feet underneath them and they're really enjoying having Verno there as the IGL, Artazine's getting a lot more value out of his fragate. Came in as the worst statistical player in champs by a long margin.
I'm out,
you would
Lele,
not
maybe.
believe it if you were just watching his recent games.
No.
Because he's having big impact moments. I think there, though, well, they're going straight back into the op again, and Aspas has been feasting, determined to get to that third place again.
They don't split through long here. Oh, this gives him so much freedom. This could be insult to injury as well. Verno from afar could be taken away. Marder, the pop towards the side gets slightly less explosive now. As they're just being herded like cats, it feels like. Som gonna take a couple of brave steps forward, but at 46 seconds, bloody hell. They are being chipped away at. This is before they've even got towards C. Ethan gonna take the TP. Doesn't spot Aspas on long, who's on that very, very deep line for this. So he can leave the rest of the team to handle what's on site.
As long as Cortezia just holds this space, Aspas should have opportunities. Jiggle pick by Ethan, but this is so claustrophobic for NRG to play.
Where did Cortezia just get that as well? It looked like there was 3 smokes in the way. So Brock and Som gonna have to do something outside of my expectation. TP in, no. And here we go. Can you save what feels like a sinking ship here? Som tries to keep his head down, but for how long can he survive? Gonna be seeing them dashing around, doing the best he can here, but the spike can start being defused. Great attempt, but nowhere near good enough. MIBR marching up to double digits on this first half, 10-2.
First map is 16-14, absolute banger. Hoping for something similar on the next map where both teams have looked great. And now 10-2, domination.
On va offrir un beau spectacle à nos amis du Watchparty. Montrez-moi les lumières, allez-y, allumez les lumières, on y va, on veut leur offrir une très belle image ici de Paris. Il nous reste encore quelques secondes, montrez les lumières. Et en plus, je vais vous dire quelque chose pendant que vous allumez les lumières. On fait une surprise, on a tous fait semblant pour notre ami Apo qui caste la game ici. C'est son anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire. Happy birthday. Joie. Apo. Bravo Apo. 5 sols pour 10. Foutez-moi le bordel. Bye bye.
Little sing-song there.
Yeah, I mean, it was Bonkar's birthday, actually, when they got the win against Giants. That was a nice little birthday present. This one, this map, not feeling so nice, actually.
No, checking in on the Coinbase Econ report, I think it's going to be a pretty one-sided story here.
Yeah, actually, not topping the charts because he's buying the operator so much, so he's actually spending a lot more. But the impact he's had and the kills that he's got, 18 in the half, is genuinely ridiculous. I mean, it just felt like NRG were walking into him over and over because the rest of his team was doing such a good job on the opposite sides of the map. There were so many threats. He got online really early on because they built the economy up. So a phenomenal half from MIBR. We've seen NRG pull out ridiculous comebacks.
Yeah.
But
this
one just ain't happening.
It doesn't feel like it. And as I said, look, I'll always be happy to be wrong in these scenarios, but this feels like they're converting those kills into rounds. They haven't felt threatened, either to my eye. MIBR looked very in control of every answer that they've had. Yeah. They haven't felt like those are on digging deeper from NRG. The answers weren't quite there. Now, if we're frustrated, I'm sure NRG are as well. That's not the half that they would have hoped for. Held it to MIBR on 10, and now MIBR a chance to show us how it's meant to be done on the attack.
We're holding contact over here towards Garage if they do manage to get through this wall. Waiting it out. And it's not a flood defense seawall like we saw
339
many times
सब्सक्राइबर
from
हो गए
MIBR.
लेट्स गो यार एक ही सब्सक्राइबर
Once the
चाहिए
attackers are past
340
this, they are through. Clean sailing into the seaside.
Who's waiting on it? Scuba?
सर्दी
Yeah,
हो गई
just
मुझे
Scuba right now. I guess Som trying to
मुझे
in for a lot
और
from CT, but Scuba stunned up.
और
Paranoia
किसी
sent
को
in.
हुई
Does
है
anyone swing on this? Yes!
हाँ, नहीं।
Cortesia, that's the one to find block in the
अरे
end.
ये
So,
तो यार
in reality, it actually goes the wrong way here as
MIBR
MIBR
10
catching
NRG
every single
2
one of these
ओके
fights
तो
just perfectly.
मैंने बोला थर्ड
Again,
मैप एक
looking
NRG
unfazed by
जीतेगी
the
एक
attention
MRB
coming in from NRG.
और
And
उसके
Marta
बाद
having nothing to say.
दोनों मैच
Domination
जीतेगा
from
कौन
MIBR.
NRG
Verno with a beautiful
NRG
double kill
जीतने
there
वाली
from
है
the frenzy. Fragging a lot better than when these two teams
पानी
met
बॉटल
group stage in Americas.
हाँ पानी
You
की
see the
बॉटल
difference when NRG are not running that flood defend wall over towards C. Scuba's just under so much more pressure. He can't really hold nicely towards back plat.
Let's go!
Throw that log smoke. And MIBR can play inside of it, dominate it. 20 kills for Aspas. Picks up another 2. It's ridiculous. He's got more than twice the kills of the top fragger on NRG.
Statistically, quite a good map for Aspas, it looks like.
NRG have gone for a force. That's crazy. Something you have to do down 11-2. 11-2 was the score on the comeback when they managed to get that going against EDG on Abyss. But Abyss, a very attack-sided map.
Are you saying you're not a believer?
I am not a believer in this one.
I see.
But again, not to be proven wrong. NRG have played some absolute blinders at Jam so far.
Yeah.
But I suspect we're going Corrode.
You and me both. And I like a bit of Corrode. I like a bit of Corrode between these two as well. So I'm not necessarily opposed to it. I just think it's a bit of a shame to see NRG capitulate at this point.
Yeah.
After what was a really lovely map 1. But credit where it's due, MIBR making no mistakes here. Ready. Let's walk towards C.
What a walkout.
Just perfectly timed from Aspas. It looks like Ethan's none the wiser. Scuba, similar scenario. Aspas plays his life, plays it well, and gets away. That feels like a pure assassination. But
ये लोग क्या भागे
Hardson. Nasty business. Showing exactly what should have been done on that other side.
Yes, absolutely. The Lurker's getting so much more value, playing around that defensive turret perfectly. It's a masterclass from MIBR.
It really is. And there's still no real letting off the gas on the other side. You thought Hardson would fall off this? Absolutely not. Stick around, buy some time. You got bodies to put behind it. And for Ethan and Marta, the window's getting shut. Try and claw this game back as Aspas is on the flank as well. Nice work from Ethan. Marta making it go, but I think we know how this one probably going to end here.
Ethan's picked up a Vandal. They're going to make a go of this. Of course they are.
Oh, Ethan's off. It's just Marta left to his own devices, really.
Yeah.
That's something for us.
I mean, that is so rough. I mean, I know the time is terrible, but you're down 11-2 and you just been given a Vandal. I feel like you might want to just give it a go. Ethan takes the percentage play, perhaps, and allows MIBR to go up to map point. This could have, Lauren, so easily been match point. You think about how close Abyss was.
Absolutely.
And the fact that MIBR had many opportunities to close it out.
Yes.
This could have been an easy breezy 2-0. And NRG somehow scrapped through in map 1 to force a Corrode, but I think they should be a little relieved that they did in hindsight, because they are getting spanked here.
Yes, that is one way to put it. I'm glad you went for that word rather than me. I think it's more appropriate. But what are you meant to do, man? This is truly domination. Is this a mid-walk from Som? Now, Cortesia has been quieter this map, but not necessarily in any bad means. It's the rest of his team's been doing excellently. He's still 13-3.
Yeah, that's quite a good KD.
He's doing quite good, actually. So NRG backing away from this, but again, already seeing in just that previous, I liked what MIBR were doing, working the map.
The danger here is actually Mada with the judge down in short.
Sure.
So there's a chance that Brock can pull all of the attention and Mada can go nuts.
He just has to make sure he stays alive, though. Can't go down too easily, can't give up the space too easily. The Brock does well, but it's Marta to get cleared instantaneously by Verno, looking obvious, apparently.
Yeah. Backfilling.
Oh, some good catch on Verno, though. spike dropped and Brock, okay, taking the fight back towards Sewer. Suddenly a little bit of life in the NRG side. Could be just a death rattle at this point.
It could well be, yeah. I mean, they'd have to put together 9 more in a row like this one. And I just don't think that MIBR are going to make this level of mistake.
I tend to agree. I think one player, take your pick, Alf, who will potentially give you another round. You also have that snowball round the vault. Not too far away, but get NRG back in the game. Get them feeling it out a bit, because it's been a landslide.
Yeah, I think often just getting a couple of rounds towards the end can have you feeling a bit warmer headed into map 3.
Yep,
have you feeling more like
I can shoot.
You'll get, yeah, absolutely.
How legendary would this be?
Get ready to clip that, just in case. Imagine.
Yeah, I mean, Som in the first map was telling his team to go and look at the crowd and play for clips.
I kind of love that.
They could need a bit more of that energy here.
Yeah, take some risks. Hard to do it when oksbi is swinging you like this. And Ethan, you may be brave, but how long do you stand here? There is no room for error now, as MIBR can smell the blood in the water. They are going to pull no punches. They want him dead. Marder,
Oh भाई क्या flick मार रहा है?
Tezia, box him in towards that C side.
मारा हो.
Scuba, do you try and get the timing on the walkthrough?
Oh!
Sorry, where the hell did that just come from?
That's incredible.
Nah, Shannon.
Good
man. You can do here, but
Marder really aggressive on the flank, throwing caution.
Comeback होने वाला है.
Forcing fights, and then
backstep का जो kill निकाला है
ना. An accidental lineup onto 2. Scribble will take it.
Oh, spike planted.
Now, I'm still not a fan of the way that NRG are playing. Actually, the defensive setup over towards C. They're allowing MIBR a bit too easily through that wall.
I got a kill, man. Oh my god.
He's back. Don't worry.
I mean, he's not the one that's suffering the most either.
Yeah, if you're Ethan or Marder hearing that, you're like, I'll get that too soon. All good. When do you start believing? Like, is there like a round?
Well,
round 8?
Yeah, I think
9?
it's when you start getting into that snowball situation where the ults are starting to come up and you're getting knocked down.
Comeback का chance है नहीं
We're
यार.
just not there yet.
No. We're not even close to that yet. But I like to
Difference है
ask
काफी
that question
सारा
because the
score
next
में
round,
अभी तो.
MIBR or whomever it may be, normally just win. That's normally how it goes. Now, whether or not that's the case here, let's see. NRG, have you got anything here to make a go of this one? Now, I quite like what Marder's doing, but I worry when it's Cortesia on the hunt. Lethal, this guy. Trying to be played in by that song. Completely fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. MIBR still up to naughtiness.
It's a great insert. The spike's going over towards B, though. 2 NRG players there. Ethan, though, without paranoia. And they're leaving. They think that this is going back over towards the A side.
Oh, this is about to be messy as hell. Oh! Cortesia single-handedly
मारा भी चला गया. GG से. सही में GG
से. And being the thorn in the side. oksbi looking like he wants to close down this map. No hope to be had here. Yeah, he wants this one done. And Brock will fall. MIBR coming alive in map 2. Showing some of that pedigree there as well. Really upping what they are bringing to this game.
If both of these maps could be described in a flavor, very tactical. The first
पता था मुझे.
domination in a mirror match, and you got another one coming up on
predict किया था, obviously भाई, obviously मैंने predict किया था ये होने वाला है. Sorry यार, my bad. सस्ता सौरा स्विफ्ट प्ले. पिंग स्टेबल है. लेट मी सी. हो सकती है. पिंग स्टेबल हो सकती है.
My ultimate's ready.
नहीं यार, काफी गंदा चल रहा है. रिप्ले देख रहा है। इसको प्लेइंग। ओह चलो लगा देता हूँ एक। ओए GW आ गए। टाइमिंग एंड क्लिप चाहिए। हाँ रे $60। अल्ट आईडी से आ रहा क्या? Playing? ये क्या क्लिप दिखा? थोड़ी देर में अभी एक खेल लो तुम। लास्ट में हक दिया। मैं जैसे ही क्यू में जा रहा था GW आ गया।
बोल।
कोई नहीं खेल रहा है यार, वही पूछने आया था।
खेलूंगा प्रोबेबली। क्यों?
क्यों मतलब डुओ खेल रहा है या सोलो खेल रहा है?
कुछ भी।
चल साथ में क्यों करते?
लगा फिर।
ओके डिस्कॉर्ड भी आ जा। रुक डिस्कॉर्ड पे अपन साथ में क्यों करके देखते। या डिस्कॉर्ड कॉल
वो
कर रहा हूँ।
अच्छा तो ऐसे बोल रहे हैं। अच्छा मेरे को लगा डुओ कर रहे हैं हम।
अपन ट्राई करके देखते ना।
नहीं होगा, ऐसे नहीं होगा।
होता है होता है।
सही पे नहीं होगा।
अरे होता है, देखते ट्राई करेंगे। कॉल उठा डिस्कॉर्ड।
अरे
लो GW।
हाँ
ओके आ गया।
बोल।
ओके रुक 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 साथ क्यों कर, मैं साथ में क्यों करते। मुंबई सर्वर ठीक है।
हाँ मुंबई है।
ओके कॉम्पी सिलेक्ट किया।
हाँ
ओके स्टार्ट बटन पे जा। मैं 3 2 1 बोलने के बाद क्लिक करना है ठीक है।
ओके
3 2 1 स्टार्ट।
लगा दिया।
ने भी लगा दिया। मेरा तो पिंग वैसे भी अच्छा नहीं चल रहा है तो तू मार मुझे।
अगर अरे पहले आने तो मैच नहीं लगेगा। 100% नहीं लगेगा।
भाई जीत के आए तो 20-16 डैम।
फिर भी
करोड़
कैरी हुआ मैं। बट एनीवे
करोड़ लगाए।
हाँ हमारा क्लब बाप रे क्या कैरी मारा।
मेरा करोड़ मैच लगा ये वाला। तेरा कौन सा मैप है?
मैं अभी लगी नहीं मैच ही नहीं।
और बाप,
तेरा लगी भी होगा ऑलरेडी।
एजेंट सिलेक्टेड भी है। मैच ही नहीं लगा है तेरा?
नहीं अभी भी नहीं लगा।
बाप रे, क्यों
1
रे?
मिनट हो गए, पता नहीं। मेरा स्टोर अच्छा आया है आज।
क्या आया स्टोर?
रिकॉन फैंटम, प्राइम वैंडल, सोवरेन वैंडल और स्पेक्ट्रम फैंटम। मस्त स्टोर है, मस्त
बाप
स्टोर।
रे, प्राइम वैंडल आया है।
रिकॉन वैंडल और सोवरेन वैंडल।
प्राइम भी आया?
हाँ।
बाप रे, दिखा स्क्रीन।
मैच लग गया अभी। खेल लेते कोई ना।
क्या GW, मुझे लगा अपन एक मैच
बोल।
में
हाँ
एक मैच में आने वाले। मुझे
नहीं आएगा।
क्यों रे?
अच्छा डेडलॉक खेल के देखूं क्या, क्या बोलते हैं?
तेरा मैप कौन सा है वो तो बता।
एबिस।
तेरा सबसे घटिया मैप है करोड़।
Fade. Salam.
एबिस बेटर।
But your methods for gathering intel are a little less traditional.
हमारे टीम पे फ्लैशेस चाहिए थे। फ्लैशेस नहीं है।
तेरी टीम पे एक ही है रेना फ्लैश। एक डिस्कनेक्ट है। वाओ, एक डिस्कनेक्ट था स्नाइपर।
मैंने केजे ले लिया। लेट्स गो।
स्नाइपर डिस्कनेक्ट क्या बात?
तो क्या बोलते हैं, रीमेक होगा प्रोबेबली। रीमेक।
No peeking.
करते हैं रीमेक।
I'll find you. Drop in a smoke.
मेरा मैच लगा अभी पिस्तल बाय। केजे लिया मैंने। ओपोनेंट, ओरे ओपोनेंट अच्छा है, लाइक टीम फॉर्मेशन अच्छा है। रैंक तो पता नहीं मेरे को।
Spike planted. Enemy A.
Enemy spotted. Enemy A.
यो क्लोव।
जाना नहीं।
One enemy remaining.
कितनी? अरे रीमेक हो रहा है।
ओह अच्छा।
Where are you?
1 HP।
That's going to be a scar.
वाह
Bro messed up so bad.
इतना हेल्प किया जेट को,
and this job
लेकिन
is
वन
done.
टैप खा गया इससे।
Yoro can't hide from me.
हो गया हमारा जीजी हो गया इतना जल्दी।
मर गया मैं। जी ये मैच हम हार जाएंगे।
कैसे?
हमारे टीम गधे है।
हो गया एक मैच।
चलिए रेनम भाई साहब। या वी आर कुक्ड। मैं अपने ग्रेनेड के साथ कैच खेल रहा हूँ लिजिट।
हाय भाई, कैच।
हाँ
हो गया कॉपी।
सोच रहा है इतना बेकार हाल है हमारा। मैं होप ही छोड़ दिया।
जस्ट किडिंग। मैच में अरे सिस्ता सोरा किसके
पकड़
साथ?
छोड़ को। Oh my goodness. Close the. Not even
Let's go.
close.
स्क्रीन बंद हो गया.
फुल बाय क्यों कर रहा है छोरिल? Oh my goodness.
अरे मिल जा रे मैच. फुल क्यों है? असोरा.
क्या?
Match found.
Brother, I don't know how to play KJ. बोल देता.
अरे फिर से घटिया मैच.
अरे आता ही नहीं मेरे को कुछ भाई. क्योंकि सेंटिनल चाहिए टीम पे.
अभी बोल रहे तू.
नहीं है सेज. सेज अनलॉक नहीं. बंगाली.
मैंने तो आज करियर देखा. मैंने
कितना बंगाली है इधर. সমস্যা নেই দাঁড়া দিতেছি. दिसी. मैंने रिवेंज लिया.
Six win, 4 lose, 1.
বাংলাদেশি চিল চিল.
I haven't played.
ও দুইটা বাঙালি. হাই হাই. হাই হাই. কেডা কেডা কেডা
If you
কেডা
want to
কেডা.
play duelist, you can play. I will play.
আচ্ছা খারাপ. ও.
Oh.
আইজেন. তাহলে তুমি ক্লোভ আর গেকো বাঙালি. জেড সরি সরি সরি. शिट भाई.
GW में डिस्कनेक्ट हो जाओ क्या डिस्कॉर्ड से? तो खेल.
अगर हाँ ठीक है. अगर प्रॉब्लम
confuse
हो रहा
हो
है तो करना.
हाँ. ये जोर जोर से बात करेगा.
In all this chaos, it would be terrible if some equipment just got lost, you know?
Oh man, just
Oh
awful.
man, let's
A
go.
tragedy.
Oh. अब ब्रिज एक सीधा स्टर्न खींचो. मैं पुश कर रहा हूँ. मतलब ज्यादा पुश नहीं करूंगा, सिर्फ कंट्रोल दूंगा.
Drop in a smoke.
अरे 50. टिम्बर मिड 50.
Last player standing.
105 Cypher सील लेके आया बेंचो.
पहले राउंड था वैसे भी.
Fade's mind games are no match for my secret weapon. Ibuprofen.
खुद के स्मोक में मैं ये हो गया.
Reloading. Reloading.
No pushing. ओए ओए स्नाइपर है उस पे। कैसे देख रहा है? क्या देख रहा है?
No peeking. I drop in a smoke.
Spike planted. Last player standing. Flawless.
भाई फैंटम लेके आ गया ये। क्यों?
Don't die. If you need help figuring out how, just ask.
भाई मैं काफी जोर जोर से
The hunt begins.
Drop in a smoke. No peeking.
Spike down B.
KGM विस्की किया।
हाँ
Spike planted. Last player standing.
वाओ
हेवन पे गलती शायद।
अरे भाई क्या बोल रहा है? क्या बोलूं?
Come on! Get me in the line of fire.
सर्दी हो गई। भाई ये क्या है रे?
Last player standing.
भाई इतना कॉन्फिडेंस। रिपोर्ट करो रे ना
Yous don't get a reset button, so stay alive, please.
हाँ हैक कर रहा है रे ना। किसी ने साउंड नहीं दिया कुछ नहीं, डायरेक्ट आके मार के जा रहा है। मैं भी नहीं मार पा रहा हूँ।
No peeking.
चार लोग आ रहे हैं यूरोपी के।
No peeking.
Fake teleport. Cutting through.
Spike planted.
Killed the
Last player standing.
रेना इतना बढ़िया खेल रहा है।
think they're better than us.
रेना गड़बड़ खेल रहा है क्या? 0-5 नहीं रे, हारना नहीं है। मैं 0-5 चल रहा हूँ। वाह, एक खेल नहीं है। हम भी नहीं लगाना चाहिए।
There.
Time to jump.
Drop in a smoke.
Yeah.
Spike down A.
Here, catch.
One enemy remaining.
Grenade.
Enemy spotted A.
मारा टॉप का।
This isn't over.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We can do this. दो भाई, सबको किल मिल गया। Here भी।
Drop in a smoke.
The hunt begins. Scatter.
My ult is ready.
Spike down A.
No peeking.
Multiple enemies mid.
I shot.
Last player standing.
मारना चालू कर दिया मैंने। मैं खुद मार रहा हूँ। हमारे बंदे साइपर से मार रहे हैं। आओ।
Spike planted.
No peeking. Deleted.
ब्लाइंड है उससे।
One enemy
One
remaining.
down. My ultimate is ready.
के सामने ट्रिप लगाया है।
No one beats my firepower. I got this.
योरू प्राइम वेंडल।
Exchange. What you have? Okay, fine. Give me.
Yeah.
हाँ, सर्दी हो गई यार।
My ult is ready.
Ult is ready. My ult is ready. अरे मिड पे फ्लैश दो एंड पिक करो ना, ऑपर है।
Here comes the party.
I got enemies mid.
No peeking.
Flash out.
Right there. Face your fear.
My ult.
Have a kit.
Wait, I heard.
Enemy spotted B.
Spike planted. Last player standing. Last player
I
standing.
never left.
120 रे। हेड पे मारा उसने।
They want to dance? I'll leave.
इधर बना था वो। बढ़िया स्किन बनाया। ड्रॉप।
Quick peeks now.
Drop in a smoke.
Enemy spotted mid.
planted. Last player standing.
हाय यार मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है.
I don't care if there are 5 of them or 50 of them. Let's go.
सरेंडर क्यों करना है? खेलते ना.
Spike down A.
Initiated by
Time to jump.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
इजीली जीत रहे.
Bomb buddy out.
Is everyone's tech still working? Double check it, please.
ये तो सिंगापुर सर्वर जैसे खेल रहे. नो कॉम ना कुछ ना मार के नहीं मर रहे.
Get him.
Spike down A.
Drop in a smoke. Right here.
Last player standing.
अरे बाप.
Last round before the switch.
Spend those creds before we lose them.
भाई वो कूद के मार रहा है यार. योरू. ओए योरू.
Cutting through.
ऐसे तो मत मारो उससे.
Watching this. Help. Go on my mark.
Jump them.
Have one of these.
You want to play? Let's play.
Let's go.
The hunt begins.
On my mark. Okay. No peeking.
Hey,
Last player standing.
Exactly where you are.
Spike planted. Switching sides.
I hate waiting. Let's do this. Reloading. Reloading.
रेना का ये हाइड क्यों है? प्रोफाइल.
No more games.
Jump.
Jump.
Dropping smokes.
Ciao.
Got one.
Planted.
Right here. I can't use that.
67.
One enemy remaining.
Grenade!
Last player standing.
Not ready yet.
What the kill?
No peeking.
Okay, I only have like 78 grenades left. Hopefully that's enough.
I need a drop.
अरे ना वन साइड क्यों है?
Come on then.
जीते ना वो राउंड, आ जाओ.
Drop in a smoke. Enemy down.
Satchel out.
Right here. No peeking. Right here. Right here.
Blinding. Reloading. Fake teleport.
चलो यार मेरा ये.
Flash out.
Enemy spotted A.
Reloading. Clearing out.
Spike planted.
Time to jump.
Drop in a
Reloading.
smoke.
Reloading.
Oh shit.
Fake teleport.
See ya.
Trevor.
Hey.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
It's my end. Now get out. Reloading. Reloading.
I can hold an area pretty well myself. Make sure to cover the angles I can't.
ओह जा रहा हूँ इसके बाद.
Alarm bot
Cutting
out.
through.
Right here.
Blasting.
Dropping smokes.
Satchel out. Here comes the party. My
Plant
ult ready.
spike.
Reloading.
Spike down B. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
अरे रेश. और योरू नहीं देख रहा था वो एंगल पे.
Match point.
You know what we should do? I'll tell you. We should win. Placing sentry. Right here. No beacon. I got the spike. Drop in a smoke.
Scatter. Decoy.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
अरे यार.
Defenders win.
क्या मारा मेरा नेटवर्क है अभी. ओमन को जब मार रहा था ना. चलो नहीं सोना पड़ेगा। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग, गुड नाइट, टेक केयर। मेरे को हो गई सर्दी, मैं आता हूँ थोड़ा लाइक कवर अप होने के बाद। ओके, गुड नाइट।